I'm Dave Dawson at the annual Chief Thunderstick tournament in Saskatoon at the beautiful Merlis Belcher Place, and brings in people from all kinds of backgrounds and celebrities from everywhere. You never know who you're going to run into. Kind of like the guy that's behind the bench for one of the teams, Anthony Stewart, NHL star from the Airs and analyst from Sportsnet. Anthony, thanks so much for joining us. What's it been like so far?
It's definitely been great. It's my first time to Saskatoon, especially in this tournament, and coaching an all-female team. It's the first year that they have the all-women's division, so I'm excited now to be coaching some women now that I'm getting involved in the women's game. So it's definitely great hockey, and I'm definitely excited to be here in Saskatoon. And
with the women's hockey has been growing exponentially from all across the globe. What does that mean to you to be able to see the kind of growth that you're seeing in the women's game?
It's definitely amazing, and I'm heavily involved in minor hockey, and just seeing some of the young girls and women that are playing, especially in Ontario and throughout Canada, the future is very, very bright. So that's why I'm doing my best to try to promote it and grow the game any way I can, because I believe in it, and I have two young daughters that one plays hockey. She's 7 years old, and I want her to have a future in the game, because the game of hockey has been great to me and my family, and I think the women's game is definitely the future of not just hockey, women's hockey, but hockey as well in general.
Now, the Chief Thunderstick tournament, obviously the National Indigenous Championship, 40 men's teams, 10 female teams. What's your connection to it all?
Well, I started my charity last year called Hockey Equality, and we have a partnership with the National Hockey League, and part of that is just sort of highlighting the different people in the community doing great stuff. So Marianne Jacko's involved with our team from Wiki right now, and Ted Nolan's coaching. So we're just here showing our support and trying to grow the game any way we can. So it's great now seeing some of these young women play that have scholarships. Some play for in the PHF, some are PWH PA athletes as well. It's definitely great, and I'm excited to be a part of it any way I can.
Now, one of the great things about being a pro athlete, from what I understand, is being able to give back. And from what I understand, both you and Ted Nolan came from backgrounds that you're happy to provide better opportunities for some of the young people now.
Absolutely, and my brother and I made it to the National Hockey League, not just because we were great players, but we had tremendous support from the community, and people went above and beyond to make sure we had rides to the rink, registration paid for, sticks and skates that were really expensive at the time. So if we didn't have that support, I don't think we would have had an opportunity to make it. So this is sort of my way of giving back and paying back my debt to society for the people that went above and beyond for me. So anything that I can to help the next generation of kids, and that's what should it be. If you're involved in this minor hockey and growing the game, it should be about the future generations. And for me, it's definitely bright for some of these kids. I'm excited to be a part of their futures as well.
Yeah, and lastly, I imagine that obviously we're happy to be here streaming the games. What benefit has that been, yourself being in broadcast, to be able to provide streaming so people who aren't here will be able to watch the games?
It's great, and I saw that you guys tweeted at me already. I'm tweeting, so that's good. You're making me look good in front of my bosses at Sportsnet there, because I'm missing some work right now. But it's great to just highlight the game, and I think a lot of people throughout Canada need to know about tournaments like this and the little native NHL as well too, because it's a great event. They've been around for a long time, and it's great hockey and amazing hockey. So, kudos to you guys for really streaming this event and bringing some light to it, because it's definitely a tremendous weekend, and I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, it's not as if you're busy enough with hockey going on in the world right now. And I heard there's a Battle of Alberta happening as well. So glad that you can make time for this.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me. Yeah, go. Is this Edmonton County or Florida or Calgary? Go, Alberta, go. Yeah.
I think Saskatchewan split down the middle, and probably some Toronto fans here as well. And check them out on HNLive.ca. We'll be streaming all 113 games this weekend.